Hey guys, Generation here. So does my version of Tropius Double Dark still work? Let's take a look. Let's get into some battles and see how I play this team, see what mistakes I make, see if I play it well. So let's get into it here. There you see a team that I was actually just putting in the team team slots because I was making a video about different teams. But we're going to get right back to the Tropius Double Dark. Now, my version of it, I use a Scrafty in the back instead of Umbreon. I know Caleb Pang's line prefers Umbreon, but I've found Scrafty to be quite handy. Caleb's line is probably better, to be honest with you, maybe. I don't know, but I've always had success with this. So here's some of yesterday's battles. Led with a Hypno. Now, this isn't a terrible matchup for us, but we also have two counters to this Hypno. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, and he decides to swap out. So he's kind of put himself in a sticky position here because now he's got his Stunfisk out against Scrafty. Now, we win this matchup with a little bit of health left. He'll get off a Earthquake and a Rock Slide, which will bring us really low, which is good because we can't get farmed after. So we're going to get some power-up punches off here. Get our attack ramped up. Comes the Earthquake. Yep, that's... usually they throw the Earthquake first, so if you think you need the Scrafty for something in the back, then you can always shield the first one and almost guarantee that it's going to be an Earthquake. Here comes the second power-up punch. Alright, and it lands. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill, leaves him with a sliver of health. But that's okay, because this will make it so it's really hard to farm us down, in case he does have something that can farm us. So we take him out. A little bit of energy. Let's see what he decides to come back out with. Taking his time. Okay, it's an Umbreon. So he was really weak to Scrafty in the back, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and throw the power-up punch, get off as much chip damage as we possibly can here. There we go. Yep, I imagine we come back in with the Tropius here. Probably try to get rid of those shields so that our Sableye should have an easy time with the Hypno in the back. Okay, we got one of the shields. Alright, we're able to sneak an Air Slash in. Now, it's important to time your Air Slashes with when they throw, because you do have the same move count as Snarl. So, oftentimes you can sneak in a move, and if you're not careful when you throw your move, then they can also sneak a Snarl in. And it is a very close matchup between the Umbreon and the Tropius. But the Umbreon does slightly outpace you. Luckily, Umbreons do not like to shield. So oftentimes you can win that matchup. Okay, Umbreon goes down, and we have a 2-shielded Sableye versus a 1-shielded Hypno, so this game is over. Alright, incoming attack. Just a Thunder Punch. And we are able to get off the foul play here. Now this is an XL purified Sableye. However, I don't have enough XL candies to completely max it out, so it's only like level 43 or so. Which means it's only like 14, 15 at the moment, but it still does its job. You would, if you don't have an XL, be better off just using a 100% one. Okay, moving on into the next battle against Matty Boy 117. Alright, let's see what he's got for us. Okay, he's coming in with the Marowak. Now, this is terrible. It's a terrible lead for us. At some point, we're going to have to sack the Tropius, but we bring in our soft counter, and he brings in a hard counter to our Scrafty, of course, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Pelipper is going to be able to take Scrafty out here. Okay, we're going for that power-up punch. See if we can get a shield. Okay, incoming. Looks like we're going to shield to try and get a shield back here. Looks like that's our only play. Hopefully he shields. Because of alignment here, we don't really have a choice. And he doesn't shield, so now we're in trouble. Now we're definitely in trouble. Our only hope here is to try and maintain alignment. Okay, at least we can get a shield back now with a foul play into the Marowak, hopefully. Okay, here we go, and now it looks like we're going to have to sack the Tropius before he's able to farm us down. And then rely on Sableye. So here comes the Tropius sack. And we're just going to try to get off as much chip damage as possible so that hopefully Sableye can handle whatever's in the back. Marowak lead is often very tough for this team. Here we go for the aerial ace. A terrible move. A terrible move, but it's the best we got against this Marowak. There we go. Got it down to half health. That's pretty good. And he does throw his energy, which is also a bonus for us. So now we're going to have to go into Sableye here. Let's see what he's got in the back. We're also going to have to try to catch a move. Our win condition is probably going to be catching a move in this matchup. And it is a Roserade, unfortunately. So we're going to get the last shield here. And then try to catch a Weather Ball. Which is going to be tricky. And Roserade will smoke us with these Weather Balls. And we were unable to catch. Okay, so he throws. Probably afraid we were going to get to a foul play. Alright. Then this Roserade's going to take us out here, unfortunately. This is a lost game, but it was a tough matchup. The Roserade is really good against two of our Pokemon. The Marowak is a really good lead. And the Pelipper, of course, beats our switch-in with the Scrafty. So we played it as good as we could, relying on the Sableye in the back. But unfortunately, with the Roserade there, we are not going to take the win in this game. So we're quickly moving on to the next game. I definitely find it a lot quicker if at the end of a game, if you use the top left exit button, it gets you into the menuing quicker so you can get on to the next game and complete your sets a little bit faster. A neat little trick I figured out. Okay, so a Froslass. Now we have two counters to this thing, right? So we're going to bring in the soft counter first. Brings out a ADEOUSX, so we're going to hope that he does not shield this. Then we're going to come out and we are going to farm away on the Tropius. Let's see what he decides to do. Hopefully he throws his energy onto the Scrafty. Let's see what he decides to do here. Should be a Thunderbolt coming in. Okay, Thunderbolt does come in. And it looks like he's going to be able to, oh, yep, just barely get us farmed down before we can get that foul play off, unfortunately. It's okay, though. Now we can just farm him down. Should be Rock Slide. Nope, Psycho Boost. Okay, that's fine. Now that he's used his Psycho Boost, he's definitely getting farmed all the way down. We're not going to shield anything here. Okay, there's the second Psycho Boost. And we are at 2 Leaf Blades just about, by the looks of it. Maybe that last Air Slash got us to 2. Yep, it sure did. So now we bring in the Sableye. Oh, and a Venusaur in the back, okay. Okay, we're going to go with the foul plays here. Probably shield. Now, believe it or not, Froslass doesn't handle those Leaf Blades too well. So here comes the first one. We get the shield. And here comes the second one. Let's see if we can get both shields here. And he actually just takes the damage. So we're just gonna, yeah, burn him down. Okay, so now this Froslass is definitely in trouble because it has to shield this, and we have 2 Leaf Blades ready. So we're going to wait for it to throw its Avalanche here. It will be forced to throw. It can't powder or snow us down from here. Yeah, we would get to the foul play. So he throws, and then we're just going to come in and Leaf Blade, and that should be enough damage to take out the Froslass. Okay. Here goes the Leaf Blade. And Froslass is gone, so we're able to take our second win of the set. So Tropius Double Dart coming in clutch again. The great thing about these ABB teams is oftentimes you can just bring the soft counter into whatever you're losing the lead to, and then rely on the hard counter in the end game to really put in some work. That was a great example of that. Losing the lead, bringing in our soft counter with Scrafty, and of course using the Sableye in the end to sweep. Alright, moving on to our next game here. It's like a Galvantula, okay. So we're going to try to sneak in an Air Slash. That's what you want to do in this matchup, right here. And he actually had trouble throwing by the looks of it, because we snuck in 2 Air Slashes. We don't need to shield the first one. And because we were able to get in 2 Air Slashes, we're going to easily win this matchup. Okay, out goes the first Leaf Blade. Gonna throw one more, and then throw the second Leaf Blade. Second Leaf Blade going out. Yeah, that was very unfortunate for him that we were able to sneak in 2 of those Air Slashes. And another one right there, so we can shield this and win this matchup. There's our shield. He's shieldless right now. There it is, and he's going down. So Tropius taking out Galvantula. It's not a bad matchup. It's not as bad as you'd think. Tropius is a tank, and it hits pretty hard with those Air Slashes. There's a Stunfisk, so we have to stay in and sack the Stunfisk. Or sack our Tropius on the Stunfisk. Let it go down. He throws right away, which is good. We'll bring in our Scrafty here. Get off those power-up punches, watching for the swap. The unfortunate thing about this is that his switch timer's up, so if he wants, he can swap out of all these power-up punches. Here comes the Earthquake. Now, at this health range, we can save the shield for our Sableye, because Sableye will be able to kill it with a foul play. And it is a Pelipper. Pelipper in the back. Pelipper's so spammy, you hate to see it when you're trying to save a shield, right? So we're going to swap right out here. Okay, I guess we can shield one and take one, and then hope to land a foul play on the Stunfisk here. So here's the second one coming in. This is fine, we will survive it. Then we should outpace the Stunfisk to its next Rock Slide. Oh, looks like we just have the foul play ready. Stunfisk will go down to this, and Sableye, once again with the shield, is able to sweep the endgame. Okay, so moving on into the next battle, guys. We got 3 wins in this set, 1 loss. You guys can kind of see how this team can fall apart if it's hard countered, but that's the same with most teams. It usually does pretty well. Against most of the teams in the meta, it can actually perform quite well for sure. And even though it's tough, you can also beat the Caleb Pang line that involves the Obama Snow with the double water. It is possible to beat that team. Mostly because Jellicent's so weak and you have 2 semi-answers to Azu, because Azu never shields the Sableye's return, and they lose the matchup if they don't. So a quick swap into Sableye can win you switch back. Okay, so we need to maintain alignment here against this Mew. Wild Charge comes in, the second one should be coming in, but we're just going to shield and farm all the way down and come out loaded with energy. We'll go down 1 shield. Remember, our shields are for Sableye, so no problem here. Okay, we farm down. All right, let's see what he's got. And it is an Azu, so we're going to try and get this return to land. Return will hit like a truck, and he decides to shield it, okay? So he's not going to be able to farm us down before we get to another return. So he's going to be forced to throw here. Now what he throws will kind of reveal his moveset. Play rough. Okay, he doesn't have Ice Beam. That's really good for us. Really good for us. Oh boy. Fortress, okay. This is rough. Right, this is rough. So we need to get it as low as we can so we can farm it down with the Tropius. So we'll get off a power-up punch here. There we go. Try to get it as low as possible, and then farm down range before the Earthquake hits. Because it is a shadow, that Earthquake will hit like a truck. Alright. I think it has Bug Buzz, maybe. I know it's Mirror Shot, maybe Bug Buzz. So, yeah, we'll probably get rid of it right here before Bug Buzz. Oh, crap. We see him P-Tide, and it's a Mirror Shot. Okay. Mirror Shot comes in. And CMP, which is awful. So we're going to need 2 Leaf Blades for this Azu in the back. But luckily, this Azu only has Play Rough. So we should be just fine here. And Play Rough comes in. Oh, over-tapped. Happens to the best of us. Over-taps do happen. So here comes that Leaf Blade. Okay, Leaf Blade connects on the Azu. Second one goes out. And then we should just be able to throw an Air Slash at the Fortress and take it out. So Tropius putting in work. Sableye, of course, putting in work. And Scrafty as well. Awesome. So if you guys enjoy the content, enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. It does really help my channel out. Yeah, I just thought I had some nice sets yesterday on my way to rank 12, so figured I'd share with you guys and see what you guys thought, and hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me know what rank you are down in the comments, what team you're using. Let me know what you think of the Tropius Double Dark line and my version of it that I use. I hope everybody hits Legend this season. I know all of you are capable of it. Love you guys. You're all important to me. And I will talk to you guys later. Generation out.